there, I'm Tiffany Wuebben, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today as we tackle a topic that's crucial for building strong patient relationships: how to overcome objections to treatment. Patient objections can feel challenging, but they're actually an incredible opportunity to educate, reassure, and build trust. Sounds daunting? Don't worry, I'm here to break it all down for you and share strategies so that you can turn those "I'm not too sure's" to moments of confidence and the definite yes. By the end of this session, you'll feel ready to handle objections with empathy and clarity. All right, so what exactly do we mean by objections? These are the hesitations, the doubts, or the outright concerns that patients voice when you recommend treatment. The most common ones tend to fall into a few categories. They're the financial worry, "that sounds expensive," or the skepticism, "do I really need this?" and the time concerning one, "can I wait to take care of this later?" Sound familiar? You've probably heard at least one of these in the last week. Step 1, addressing objections is simple but so important. We've got to listen. When a patient voices a concern, resist the urge to jump in with a response right away. Instead, take a moment to hear them out completely. Say something like, "I understand. This feels like a big decision. Can you tell me more about what's worrying you?" Not only does this validate their feelings, but it also helps you uncover the root of their concern. Maybe the cost really does feel overwhelming, or maybe they're just unsure about the treatment process itself. When you take the time to understand, you're better equipped to provide a thoughtful and meaningful response. Now, once you understand their concern, it's time to provide reassurance. Address their objection directly and empathetically. For example, if a patient says, "that's really expensive, I don't think I can afford it," your first step is to empathize. You could say, "I completely understand. Prioritizing your health while balancing finances is tough." This shows the patient you're on their side. Next, offer a solution. We can go over insurance coverage together and explore payment options to make this even more manageable and comfortable for you. Notice how you're not pressuring them. You're supporting them and looking for a path forward. You're helping. If the objection is about necessity, like if they say, "do I really need this?" start by explaining the situation clearly and tying it back to the patient's well-being. Something like, "I understand it's hard to see why this is a need for you because you're not in pain right now. But what we're seeing here is the start of an issue that could eventually lead to more discomfort or expensive treatments down the road. By addressing it now, we can keep you healthier and avoid bigger problems later." By framing the treatment as a proactive step, patients are more likely to see its value and move forward with treatment without objection. Another key strategy is to involve the patient in the decision-making process. You guys are partners in their care plan, right? You and the patient. So these objections often come from feeling uncertain or out of control. Asking them questions builds their confidence and helps them feel empowered. For example, after presenting a treatment plan, ask, "what are your thoughts on this approach?" Or, "are there any questions you'd like me to answer before we move forward?" These questions transform the objection into a conversation, making patients feel like partners in their own care, because they're partners with you. Nonverbal communication matters too. If a patient is hesitant, your tone, your body language, and pacing can make a big difference. Speak calmly and maintain open body language. No crossed arms, like I said before, or rushed explanations. Your demeanor can set the tone for the entire interaction. Helping patients feel at ease is the #1 goal. Here's another quick tip. Build trust over time. Objections often come from a lack of trust, and building that requires consistency. Make sure your entire team is providing the same supportive, empathetic communication across every touch point, whether it's a phone call, a hygiene appointment, or a consultation. Mixed messages or a rushed tone can erode trust that's taken time to build. Finally, don't take objections personally. They're not a reflection of your skills or your expertise. Instead, see them as opportunities. Each objection gives you the chance to address concerns, strengthens your relationships, and educates patients about their oral health. All right, here's your quick recap. When addressing objections, remember to listen first. It's the foundation that everything else builds upon. Then provide reassurance by addressing the concerns with empathy and clarity. Highlight the necessity of the benefits of the treatment while offering solutions to potential barriers like cost or timing. Engage the patient in the process with open-ended questions and maintain trust through consistent communication and positive body language. Most importantly, view objections as opportunities to educate and connect. Here's my challenge for you. Think about the last patient objection you faced. How did you handle it? And is there anything you do different now? Practice responses to common objections with your team and share strategies that work. The more you prepare, the more seamless and confident these conversations will become. Thank you so much for joining me today. Overcoming objections isn't just about presenting a stronger case. It's about showing patients that you truly care about their concerns and their health. Keep putting empathy and understanding at the heart of every conversation, and I know you're going to make an incredible impact. Until next time, take care and keep building those connections.